Hello Cadillac users. Today we're going to be talking about a 2007 Cadillac Escalade ESV headlight replacement. I ran into an issue trying to find the replacement bulb right here. Alright? Don't know whether you call it driving light, daytime running light, whatever. All I know is this light turns on at nighttime when the HID light turns on right here. This is your daytime running lamp. When it is bright outside, you have the truck and drive, this is the light that's on. So these two lights usually work together, and usually when you start your truck with the keyless remote, the keyless fob, this light will run when the truck is running. So I guess you could call it a running lamp. I don't know. But regardless, I looked all over YouTube, forums. I had a really hard time locating a replacement bulb for this right here. But I had a lot of luck. I just went ahead and just jumped in and took the bulb out and found a replacement bulb today. Ended up going to the local auto parts store. I'm a big Advanced Auto user. I think they're really excellent with their online ordering and whatnot. And being how I'm committing myself to pulling this light out, which is not exactly the funnest thing in the world to do, I figured I'd just jump in and do it today. Basically, to get at this headlamp, follow all the other YouTube videos. You have a connecting bolt for right here, and right here, which can be accessed off the radiator support. And of course, you got to pull the bumper out just a little bit to get at it. There are two bolts right here holding the bumper on. All you got to do is loosen them, and this bumper will just pop right out. Of course, you got the shroud here, the wheel shroud, that also has to come off. And behind all this, you'll find another bolt that holds this piece on. Alright, the whole headlight assembly should slide out. Just understand that you'll get it about halfway out and the thing will start really just making your life miserable. The best thing you can do is pull this out a little bit more and manipulate it outboard of the enclosure, and the headlamp should come out for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what the back of this thing looks like. Alright, I recommend that you pull the whole thing out because the D1S bulb is a pain in the balls to get to. There's a special shroud on there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just really quickly how this bulb comes out. And excuse me for using just one hand, it is not very easy. Believe it or not, it's my first YouTube video, and I hope that it doesn't come out too terrible for you guys. Well, regardless, the thing's not coming out for me now, and I really just don't want to mess with it. Oh, there it is. Wrong way. Turn left. Alright, YouTube users? Right here you're going to see a shroud that comes on your D1S bulb. On top of your shroud, when you order the new bulb, you're just going to have this plastic fitting that goes around the bulb. And keep in mind, you're not supposed to touch these with your bare hands. I tend to put on latex gloves because I know for a fact I'm more than likely going to touch it. It's the oils on your fingers that burn on the bulb that make these bulbs go bad. So just keep in mind, try your best not to touch them, especially barehanded. Even with latex gloves, limit the amount of touch that you do on these bulbs, just so that you don't have to do this job all over again. But you'll see this little tab that I'm pressing on right here. This little tab, once depressed, opens up the shroud, alright? The enclosure, which allows you to snap it into place onto your stock lens. And keep in mind, when you get your new bulb, you're going to have to take the shroud off just like this. It's got a little swing arm here, and you snap it on your new bulb replacement. Alright? I sat there staring at it for about 5 minutes until I figured it out. And I'm going to save you guys a little bit of heartburn and frustration. And when you go to put it in, just line up that tab. I'm sorry I got such poor lighting in my shed right now. But you got a tab right here. Line it up with that first notch on your headlight assembly, just like so. Sorry. And then turn it right. Locks into place. You have your stock connector here. Just make sure that's on really good. This light right here is behind here. I had an LED light in here before. I decided to go with a more upgraded light. But this light will pop right out. Just mess around with it a little bit and you can get it to pop out. I broke one of the tabs here by accident. Pretty embarrassed about it. But such is learning, right? But typically just depress this right here and your light will come out. And doing it one-handed isn't that great, but you guys get the idea. Alright? Your connector clicks back into place. Just make sure you have it on the right way. Alright? Should connect back in place and not pull out easily. Replace the cover. Alright? This is the third bulb that nobody talks about for some stupid reason. And it's got two little tabs right here. And those two little tabs are just to help you turn. Okay? And I just turned it and pulled it out. This already has a replacement bulb on it. When you take the other bulb out, you're going to see the stock bulb is your typical license plate bulb. The kind with two prongs on it. And let me just pop this out real quick and show you. It's one of those funky two-pronged ones. Alright? I was a little disappointed. I was hoping that I could replace this with a higher quality, you know, bigger bulb or something like that. But then I came across these LED ones. Let me just put this back in really quick, sorry. And I came across these little LED bulbs, and man, I'll tell you, they're pretty bright. I'm pretty happy so far with how they look on the truck. I still haven't replaced the other side yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bulb back in. I'm going to start up the truck, and I'm going to show you the difference in stock bulb and LED bulb. And I'll tell you right now, the $13 with tax was worth it for this bulb. And I'll give you all the part numbers for these bulbs here in a second. Now I'm going to go ahead and start the truck, and I'm going to show you the difference between intensities. If I can find the keys. Give me a second here. You know, there's something about wearing latex gloves and dexterity that messes you up pretty good. Here we go. Alright, so bear with me while I get the truck started, and ignore the exhaust leak. That's your LED bulb. Here's your stock bulb. Ugly, yellowish looking thing. Quite the difference. I actually like 6,000K bulb. And you can definitely see a difference in intensity. So I intend on replacing the other side. I go with the 6000K D1S HID bulbs as well. When you're taking these headlights out, just do yourself a favor and just replace them all. It's just such a pain to get at these things, and I hate breaking crap, and you know all this stuff's plastic. You're going to break it eventually. It's just going to make your life miserable in the end. So just do yourself a favor and just replace everything when it's out. Alright? But this is my short video. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful to you. I apologize if it was a little shaky or if I may have forgotten one or two things. The part number for this upper bulb, just so you know, Sylvania makes them. It's called LED Driving. It's a 168-194-2825. There's dashes in between all those. Go to your local auto parts store. I went to Advanced Auto and I found these, and they go for about 13 bucks after tax, and definitely worth the purchase. D1S is your HID bulb, and then I think it's a 5400 number or something for that center driving light. That's of course LED, as I talked to you about before. But this is everything. Hopefully it was helpful to you guys, and thanks for watching. Best of luck to you.